Welcome to day 2 of this 5-day Intro to EFT for highly sensitive entrepreneurs. I'm really glad you're here. Today's video is going to be about anxiety and overwhelm. Now, if you're a solopreneur, it is likely that this is something that you experience because you are wearing all the hats. You're doing a lot, there's a lot going on in your brain, and you might be at a point in your business where you can't afford to outsource these tasks, and so there's no choice other than to do all these things by yourself. And so if you're anything like me, this can be very overwhelming and it can cause a lot of anxiety. So we're gonna do a little bit of tapping on these issues, these concepts. But before we start tapping, we really want to tune into how strong these feelings are. So we're first going to take a measurement that's called a SUDS. So that stands for subjective units of distress. And you're going to rate it on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the most intense. So you can just take a moment to tune in and think about how strong is this anxiety and overwhelm right now. So for me, it's currently a 7. And the other thing that we want to do is tune into our bodies and ask, does this anxiety or overwhelm show up with physical sensations in our body? So again, you'll tune in. And for me, it shows up in my shoulders, in my neck, and in my jaw. And I would describe it as like a tension and a clenching. So you want to ask questions about these sensations, and as specific as possible is better. So you can ask things like, what qualities does this sensation have? Is it tension? Is it a burning sensation? Does it have a color? Is it moving or is it static? Is there a shape? So the more specific you can be with the sensations, the better. So I'm going to be doing a pretty general tapping sequence, just using general sentiments, but with your specific situations, you can make it really specific using the words to describe your sensation and your situation. But we'll start tapping shortly. So we'll start tapping on the side of the hand. Even though I have all this anxiety, I'm feeling so overwhelmed. I choose to accept that this is how I'm feeling. Even though I have all this anxiety and I'm feeling so overwhelmed, I choose to honor that this is real for me right now. Even though I have all this anxiety and I'm feeling so overwhelmed, I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself anyway. Inside of the eyebrow. All this anxiety, all this overwhelm, it feels like too much. I can't do this on my own. I need some support, but I don't have that right now. And it's causing me anxiety. I feel so overwhelmed. It feels like too much for me. And I feel it in my body. This tension in my back and shoulders. There's so much on my plate. And it's causing me a lot of anxiety. All this anxiety, all this overwhelm. And we'll take a deep breath in. And just coming back to the body, exhale. And then you'll just check in on how you're feeling. Compare it to the SUDS that you took at the beginning, where you rated the intensity of the emotion. And then also check in on the body sensation. So has it moved? Has it shifted somewhere else? Has it decreased? Has it increased? So just bringing curiosity and awareness to all of this. And you can continue tapping through the sequence until the anxiety or overwhelm goes down. And I'd also encourage you to use your own words that are specific to your situation and to the specific things that are causing you anxiety and overwhelm. So I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you tomorrow.